Yoga found me definitely by accident. I used to dance ballet a lot. That was my life. I had been in a class being stretched by a teacher. There was a bit of an accident and I ended up with a really terrible injury. Even after about a year and a half of physical therapy, I could really just barely lift my leg. I was really lost and I didn't know what I was going to do with my life at that point. Somebody suggested to me, you should try yoga. And I was pretty resistant to it initially. It was a really scary moment for me, a leap of faith kind of moment. I practice mostly a vinyasa style of yoga. I call it a hatha flow. My teaching style is, it's fun, it's gotta be fun, but I also take a very serious bend towards safety and towards honoring your body and working in a way that increases the knowledge of the miracle that is your body. And now let's turn that into your back bends. Let's turn that into your Urdhva Dhanurasana. What are the physics that make those things available to you on a human level? I believe in that melding of strong structural foundations and really solid body mechanics, along with the freedom to breathe and move through postures, opening up the structure of the body to accept new ideas, and emotional patterns, and thoughts, and feelings, and just experiences. And if we're closed off and if the body is shut down, there's no room for those things to come in. And there's also no room for things to escape. My yoga community is a really beautiful thing, but it's not an exclusive thing. Do I have my local yo-yo yoga community? Absolutely, and I love them. Being able to come into a room and practice with this group of people that's all there to support you is such an amazing and beautiful thing. That's why we practice in a room together, to build those relationships and to understand that that person's struggles are your struggles. That person's successes are also your successes, and to me, that's what being in a yoga community is all about. One thing that sunk in for me and really started to truly change my life was this idea of compassion. Compassion's everywhere in yoga. Am I moving in a compassionate way? Am I moving in a way that is supportive of my structure? Ego is so tricky. He's like the little monster. And unfortunately, when we try to beat the monster, monster beats back. And it's like an everyday exercise in compassion. Not every time I come to the mat am I going to win that battle against the ego. And hopefully that day I didn't injure myself. But injury has things to teach us as well. I think it's really easy for us to feel small, like no matter what I do, I won't be able to change the world. What you learn from yoga is that if I'm able to start to cultivate that peace in my actions, it can have a profound effect. It has brought me an amazing measure of peace in my life. And I think that's the power of a yoga practice. We can start to heal people in communities through this. All things have to start from the micro to the macro. It has to start here. Yoga means freedom. Yoga means change. Yoga means healing and growth. Yoga means union. Yoga means love. Yoga means knowing who you are deep down inside. It's just something that comes from inside of you. For me, it's like I can't live without it. There's no place I'd rather be. Oh, yo-yo.